Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Informal back with a new Mr. Informal podcast. We are on the podcast 186. Yes, 186 of the Mr. Informal podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Informal. I hope you are doing well and I hope you are healthy. I hope you are feeling great and happy wherever you are in the world. And thank you for listening to me. And please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL. And then check out my website, mrinformal.com. MRINFORMAL.com. So, what do we have for the Mr. Informal Podcast 186? Well, number one, Uber is going to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment. Number two, a lot of companies are interested in Peloton buyout or acquisition. Number three, Amazon Prime price is going up by $20. Last but not least is that, just like the previous topic, shipping prices are also going up. And so, seems like everything's going up. I mean, literally everything is going up. So those are the four topics for this Mr. Informal Podcast 186. And so let's go ahead and start the podcast. On to topic number one is from hypebeast.com. Uber CEO says app will absolutely accept crypto as payment in the future. Uber riders will be able to pay their fare in cryptocurrency sometime in the future. In a recent interview with Bloomberg, Uber CEO Dara shared a conversation about crypto ongoing at a company called currency such as Bitcoin, quite valuable as a store of value. He cited the cost associated with crypto exchange rate and environmental concern as the main reason the company has delved into crypto already, though he foresees that it will happen sometime down the line. As the exchange mechanism becomes less expensive, more environmentally friendly, I think you will see us lean into crypto a little bit more. He says, if you say, is Uber going to accept crypto sometime in the future? Absolutely, at some point. Well, there you go. Lyft is probably going to do it. I'm sure all those food deliveries are also going to do it, such as Instacart, Uber Eats, Postmates. List goes on and on. Also, think about the groceries who also deliver. So they're also going to accept crypto, and a lot more people accepting crypto. But rideshare are accepting crypto now these days, and I'm not surprised by this. It's good marketing when it comes to these things. A lot of people are holding crypto, so when they hear this news, their crypto stocks is going up or the crypto prices is going up. And so this is just great news, and also great news for Uber because they're jumping the gun now that they announce, hey, once they accept crypto, people are gonna start paying for crypto instead of cash, instead of dollars. Hey, which is pretty good. Why not? Sending it anonymous via blockchain. Also, they can't trace you. Certainly, the government cannot trace you. But I'm sure they'll find a way through hacks as usual. And again, this is just going to be a domino effect because once the payment process becomes cheaper or becomes almost free, then yeah, it's going to be everywhere, just like he said. Also, the energy. I don't even know what the big deal about the environmental concerns. I really don't understand. If you want to talk about environmental concerns, why, how about have your drivers become all electric? How about invest in hydrogen fuels? How about invest in actually becoming more greener? How about check your buildings, check your headquarters? Is it becoming green? Is it actually environmentally friendly? Is it sustainable? If it's in California, you gotta have solar cells. I don't understand what he means by more environmentally friendly. How can an electronic that is via plugged in outlet that use electricity become more environmentally friendly? Does it have to be on 24 hours to not be environmentally friendly? So I still don't understand what people means that, oh, we got to check crypto because it's not environmentally friendly. I never understood that argument, because we have buildings that don't even have people and yet the lights is on. So someone please tell me, why is that not a debate to talk about? And we have even street lights that it still stays on, not for 24 hours but at night. I mean, yeah, that's good, but there are unnecessary lights out there that should not even be on in downtown area and streets area. Again, it's more of a city, and he wants to complain about crypto. How about complaining something else? So this is what I think, but certainly it's going to be a domino effect that other rideshare companies will most likely will accept crypto. Maybe later this year, maybe next year. We'll see. So next topic, second topic is from retaildive.com. Nike, Amazon reportedly considering Peloton acquisition. If you don't know, Peloton are makers of basically bikes and home exercise fitness center. I mean, not fitness center, but fitness equipment. So Amazon and Nike are considering bids to acquire fitness company Peloton. According to reports Friday from the Wall Street Journal, Financial Times, the other suitor could include Apple or private equity firms. Potential bids come for just a weeks of after Blackwell's Capital, an activist investor with a significant share in Peloton, urged the company to consider sale and caused CEO John Foley to be fired over multiple leadership failures. An Amazon spokesperson said the company does not comment on rumors and speculation. Nike and Peloton did not immediately respond to a request for comment or the situation. So I am not surprised that Nike and Amazon, maybe Walmart get into it, maybe Target will get into it, heck, maybe Nordstrom will get into it. I mean, don't be surprised. Nordstrom seems to be getting into other sectors of the industry. And like I said in previous podcast, that these home gyms are not as going to be popular. They're not going to be record selling, because everything's open up. People want to go on vacation. They don't want to stay at home. I mean, as much as being at home, especially when you have kids, is nice, but sometimes you have to be out, not to be with the kids, to have some me time, just to actually be focused, get exercise for 1 hour straight without anybody distracting you. And Peloton, just so happens that during the pandemic, people bought a lot of home gym and thinking, hey, let's keeps making money and money and money, knowing that, hey, sometimes it's gonna open up and it's not gonna be sustainable for a long time. And so this is what happened. So in one of the paragraphs of the article says, CNBC in January reported that the company has stopped production of some of its products in the face of waning demand. Foley replied in a note to employees that these assertions were false and said he was resetting our production levels for sustainable growth. Those struggles are culminating now and calls to itself. In its open letter to Peloton, Blackwell's Capital specifically named Apple, Disney, Sony, and Nike potential acquirers, in addition to any numbers of technology, streaming, metaverse, and sportswear company. So that's what's happening. Also, it's going to be interesting how the home gym is going to take off. I don't even know how home gym actually took off, because apparently home gyms are becoming smarter. They want to be connected. You got this big huge TV screen that you can feel like you're in a class now, and everybody has an option to work from home, and having this is great. But think about it, you're gonna rise up. Let's say your record sales is going up and up, but you're gonna plateau pretty soon. It's the same thing what happened to smartphones. It basically plateaued because everyone has a smartphones nowadays. Not everyone has a flagship smartphone, but a smartphone is a smartphone, to the point where not everybody wants the same features and high technology, and including price. And Peloton is quite expensive. If you don't know, not only that, there's a subscription services. Well, that didn't go too well. So we'll see how this goes. I wouldn't be surprised if Nike or Amazon bought them, or some other company buys them. Heck, maybe Adidas. Heck, the other company that needs to be in here is Bowflex. So look out for Bowflex to get into that. On to topic number 3 from Retail Dive. Amazon hikes Prime membership by $20 to $139 because it was previously $119, citing the expansion of member benefits and rising labor transportation costs. Amazon on Thursday said the annual price of its Prime membership will rise from $119 to $139 as of February 18. This is the first hike since 2018. Amazon's operating expenses grew by 12.9% to $134 billion in the fourth quarter, according to a company press release. Online store sales fell 1% and to $66 billion. Sales at physical stores rose 17 to $4.7 billion, and product sales were flat year over year at $71.4 billion. Operating income fell 49.7% to $3.5 billion, while net income ballooned 98% to $14.3 billion, taking part to an investment windfall. I am absolutely not happy about this because I will tell you why. For the year 2020 and 2021, most people bought their stuff online, and Amazon was the number one. They were racking in billions and billions of dollars, including most likely tax-free, state to state, or even the government, whatever you want to call it. And this price, yeah, it's $20. You know, I get it. It's only $20. Only my problem with that is Amazon made record-breaking sales over the pandemic. And you're telling me that you have the right, well, you do because it's your company, but you have the right to suddenly price hike because of transportation cost? Well, the transportation cost was also there in the year 2020 and also the year 2021. So why now? Why didn't you raise up the price? Is it because people did not have jobs? People got laid off, or whatever it is. So this new CEO is not, I'm not happy with this new CEO. Now, I'm not saying Jeff Bezos is innocent too, but Jeff Bezos is actually, you know what? Jeff Bezos is working on his rocket, having fighting words with Elon Musk. So the CEO of Amazon says, while it's inevitable for some shoppers could discontinue the membership with a price raise, I expect most Prime members to stay enrolled. Well, how do you know? I mean, did you not talk about how you made record sales and the fact that now you're just raising up the price? You couldn't do that maybe after the whole pandemic is gone. You couldn't do that next year or in the next 2 years. So I just don't understand. To me, this is just another cash grab. I'm sure people are gonna say, "Oh, Amazon's still worth it because of Prime Music." Prime Music, there's still not a lot in Prime Music. Prime Video, again, I think it leaves a lot to be desired. I think most people just buy Amazon because of that 2-day membership or the next day, whatever it is. But again, to me, they should not be raising up prices knowing that they made record sales in the year 2020 and the year 2021 that could actually keep them alive for the next maybe 5 years. Also, they're not even making their Prime Music better. They're not making Prime Video better. So Netflix is just better overall. In terms of music, Spotify and Apple is just better overall. The only reason why people keep it is because of the shipping and maybe the convenience of customer service. So I'm not happy with this. I mean, we'll see if I continue on with Prime, but you know, it's up to you. But for me, I'm not happy with this because of what happened in the year 2020 and the year 2021. So for the last topic, no articles, but it's basically everywhere. UPS, FedEx, DHL, even USPS, the post office, and probably whatever the postal service or shipping services in your country, they're all raising up prices worldwide. As you can see, Amazon Prime prices went up due to the transportation costs or the shipping costs of the packages or the orders. Sending with Walmart is citing it, Target is citing it, every brand is citing it. And why is that? Is it because of the fuel? Is it because of the people? Is it because of too much online orders? What is it? I can't tell you what it is, but for some reason, it seems like everywhere is going up. Like, I need to understand this. Like, where is this coming from? Is it because Illuminati, that we got some secret hidden government that wants all industries' prices to go up? Is it the supply and demand? Or is it just poor planning of the CEOs? I can't tell you, but it's absolutely ridiculous that all these shipping prices going up. You would think that the airline industry would be so busy shipping all these packages and all these bulk orders that all these shipping prices, could keep the airline industry up, but apparently not. I don't understand what's the reason for these shipping prices, that even the cost of fuel hasn't even gone up. The cost of fuel went down the year 2020 and the year 2021 because more people most people stayed home due to the coronavirus. And now everything's going up, and I'm trying to understand, like, where is this coming from? Is it because of inflation? Could be, but I don't think so. Is it because of the manpower? Hey, could be. I wouldn't be surprised that could be the reason why, but that doesn't make sense, because if you're raising up the price and you don't have enough manpower, that means that, hey, it's your fault because you're not paying the person the right amount of salary, or per hour. Again, I don't know. But certainly, from my experience, that a lot of these companies are trying to be cheap with their hires. That's all I'm gonna say, because I've seen way too much. It's a wage war out there. So even the United States Postal Service price went up. They said that, oh, we're losing money. Like, really? You're losing money? How? How are you losing money? Operations? I don't understand. Same thing with UPS and FedEx complaining about it. Again, so many people order from Amazon and they're saying, oh, we can't keep up. Oh, we should raise up the price. Like, your price is already expensive from the beginning, unless you have a business account. So, to me, it just doesn't make absolute sense. So, I'm not, again, everything's just going up these days, especially shipping. So don't be surprised if your subscription or the website price just goes up for no reason. And so that basically concludes this Mr. Informal Podcast 186. Hopefully you listen to me from beginning to end. Hopefully you enjoy listening to me. And certainly I do appreciate if I gave you some insights and also listening to me from beginning to end. Please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL. And check out my website, mrinformal.com, MRINFORMAL.com. And so I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.